last year, Praveen Nettaru, a BJP Yuva Morcha worker, was hacked to death outside his shop in Bellare. Later, NIA probe revealed that it was part of a larger conspiracy that had been hatched by leaders and members of the Popular Front of India to take revenge and strike terror among people of society. 7 months later, the political wing of PFI, the SDPI, is considering fielding one of the accused in the case, Shafi Bellare, for the upcoming Assembly elections in Karnataka. The man, who was among the 20 booked for charges like murder and terrorism and is still behind bars. However, when confronted about this attempt to rehabilitate a UAPA accused, SDPI was quick to dismiss the criticism as conspiracy.
जो शाफी बेल्लारे का कैंडिडेचर में नाम आज नहीं आया, जब हम 2023 के विधानसभा इलेक्शंस का डिस्कशन शुरू करें, तब से भी उनका नाम कैंडिडेचर के लिस्ट में था। जब इनको एक कॉन्स्पिरेसी के तहत एक पॉलिटिकल टारगेट कर एक मर्डर केस में इनको फिक्स किया गया, उसी दिन एसडीपीआई प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके ये बात बोली थी कि इनको इसमें फंसाया गया है। पीपल्स रिप्रेजेंटेटिव एक्ट के तहत एक जो जेल में रहने वाले कोई भी केस में के आरोपी इलेक्शन में कंटेस्ट कर सकता है, इसमें क्या नई बात है। बीजेपी के साथ प्रज्ञा सिंह ठाकुर एक बम ब्लास्ट केस में आरोपी रहने वाली यहाँ पर पार्लियामेंटेरियन बनती है।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Majid Hydari, political analyst, Anirban Banerjee, lawyer, Islamic scholar Atikur Rahman. But my first question is to Ashok KM Gowda, spokesperson of the BJP. Mr. Gowda, what right does the BJP have to ask anything of the SDPI when the first two words being flung back at you will be Pragya Thakur? If Pragya Thakur can get a ticket and become MP, then why not this man?
See, they are not understanding. How can we compare a hardcore terrorist and a criminal to somebody like Pragya Thakur? Pragya Thakur was accused of whatever she was accused of in the bomb of Malegaon. And we all know that whether it was an ex-army officer or Pragya Thakur or the other people were all framed. And the report is also out. And SDPI candidate, whoever wants to be there, he and PFI is already banned. And it's a banned organization. And SDPI is a political organization which also need to answer a lot of questions to people of Karnataka as well as people of Kerala and other states. And now why is SDPI supporting a hardcore criminal? And we know that, like, he has hacked him to the death. Pragya Thakur was a different case. You were comparing like
Atikur Rahman, why is SDPI supporting a hardcore criminal?
Padmaja, look at the hypocrisy. I am the one who had told always that no accused should be fielded by political parties. And I again assure you, we will be condemning the SDPI if they do so after the conviction is there. Here, the member of parliament has been, given a ticket, elected. She goes around, she accuses Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation, for which the Prime Minister says that I will never forgive her.
But do two wrongs make a right?
She sits
Condemnable. But do two wrongs make a right? And do two wrongs make a right,
never.
Mr. Rahman?
What the SDPI is claiming, Padmaja, what the SDPI is claiming, that pre there is accusation of the murder, he was selected as a candidate.
But
we need to look at the difference between the two types, and we will never support.
Rahul Ishwar wants to come in. So fine. So those people who are supporting Shafi Bellare, then should be okay with Pragya Thakur also.
Padmaja, just two submissions.
Rahul
remember, just two submissions. Please remember, two wrongs can never make a right. It is as if saying you are doing wrong, I am also doing wrong. So two wrongs can never justify any other thing. And one more thing, Atikur sir, please listen. If a person is pre-decided after this communal killing, this radical killing, this extremist killing has come to the fore, it is their responsibility to move away this person. Otherwise, it will give a very provocative message to communally sensitive areas especially. And please remember, when a person is accused of an extremist killing, this is not a mere murder. This is radicalism. So, it's a very serious issue that we need to tackle.
And Atikur Rahman, the SDPI can go blue in the face saying that he has been framed. But here is a man who has been charge sheeted. Here he is, accused number 9. And what is said about this entire plot to kill Praveen Nettaru? Investigations reveal that the PFI, as part of its agenda to create terror, communal hatred and unrest in society, and to further its agenda of establishing Islamic rule by 2047. So while they can say he was framed, this was not just about Praveen Nettaru. This is 1, to start riots, and 2, to terrorize a community. Atikur Rahman. That's what Shafi Bellare stands accused of.
Padmaja, the problem is the similarities between the two cases. I am assuring you, you let Pragya Singh Thakur resign right away from Parliament, and we will ensure you, we will be condemning SDPI.
Sir, 1 second.
Mr. Gowda.
Immediately that candidature will be flopped.
Atikur Rahman ji, you are comparing a banana to an apple. Please understand. It's a banana is a different case and an apple is a different case. Here it was very clear that they wanted to terrorize the whole community. They wanted to terrorize the Karnataka. They wanted to terrorize India. And Pragya Thakur case, whatever the investigations has happened, it is clearly they have given almost a clean sheet for her. And you don't trust the court.
Pragya Singh Thakur even condemned the father of
She
the
was not.
nation. For
She was not.
Prime Minister condemned
She
her.
was not.
Again,
Sir,
Sir, that's a different issue.
Sir, two wrongs do
different
not make a
issue.
right. And here is what, by the way, for people who are saying...
Sir, we are not standing with that statement of Pragya Thakur and Mahatma Gandhi ji.
Okay, for those who are saying that what is wrong with the SDPI, Majid Hydari, here is what the charge sheet in another murder case, that of Rudresh, says about the SDPI. Of all the people who were arrested, the 5 accused were arrested on the 2nd of November 2016 in Bengaluru. Investigation has established that all 5 arrested accused are members of PFI and its affiliated political organization, that is the SDPI. So while it may be right that the SDPI is not a banned organization, it may be right that Shafi Bellare is not convicted right now, but their terror links are very, very clear. And to encourage this kind of candidature is only going to vitiate the atmosphere in Karnataka more. Majid Hydari.
Padmaja Sahib, I think SDPI has every right to sing Hangama Hai Kyun Barpa, because 40% of our parliamentarians face criminal charges, including date of rape, murder and terror. One Congress MP alone faces 202 criminal charges. And of the 303 BJP parliamentarians, 116 face criminal charges, including that of terror, with regard to that woman who is supposed to be a fruit, as discussed by some fellow panelists. So my simple point is there is nothing wrong. It's normal. Unless you go for a constitutional review of how our law is working, it's nothing wrong. It's normal. When you have 40% of MPs facing criminal charges, why are you after one Pasmanda Muslim? Please stop this witch hunt of Pasmanda Musalman.
Just one line submission.
Please.
Just one line submission. Let us not compare apples to pineapples. Even though they sound alike, they are not alike. There is a huge, just one line. Give me just one line. There is a difference between a criminal charge and there is a difference between a communally charged criminal charge. There is a difference between communal crimes. There is a difference between crimes and communal crimes, because in communal crimes, larger society is involved, larger communities is involved. We need to nurture pluralism, and in order to heal, in order to make communities come together, is this the message our various community organizations want to give across? So please remember, communal crimes are a bolt on India. They should be discouraged. Those people who indulge in community-wise crimes should definitely be ostracized. Otherwise,
why are you after Pasmanda Muslim?
It's a civil society's responsibility. It's a civil society's responsibility beyond politics.
This is unfair. You are after Pasmanda Muslim.
It's a victim card, we all know. It's a victim card you want to play. We all know. It's a victim card you want to play.
Ashok Gowda, you are only going after the Muslims. Mr. Gowda.
Yes, ma'am.
And Majid Hydari more specifically says that he is a Pasmanda Muslim, so you have it in for him.
Modi government is the only government Absolutely not. We are all for the integration of the entire country together. And in fact, Modi government is the only government, whether it is madrasa education, triple talaq, or any other things which has to be done for the community wise, also we are taking care. That's a different issue. But he is not understanding. Our co-panelist has rightly said you cannot compare an apple with a pineapple, where he is saying that the law which relates to the communal activities and the law which relates to the political criminalization means I am in politics and I do something and somebody charges me. So no, wait sir, sir please. Sir, please understand. Wait. Please wait. So what has happened is, if I am in a politics and somebody charges me with if I have done a morcha or a protest and somebody has charged me with the criminal charges and I am one among the 40% of the criminal activities, how can that be compared with a murder charge?
And the more worrying thing is, actually, Mr. Gowda, I have a question to ask you, since you keep saying about the SDPI that they are deliberately provoking, this is a terror charge, a terror accused, they are trying to promote, those who are already engaged in terror activities. You banned the PFI. Why did you not ban the SDPI? Why are you allowing them to contest elections? You should ban both of them.
Exactly. No, exactly. See, let's understand. SDPI is a political organization which comes under the Election Commission, and Election Commission is not under the Government of India or government of any state. And Election Commission is an independent body and it has a statutory body. And we can write letters and we can say that the mother organization PFI is banned, and please look into the activities of the people of SDPI also. And it is a call of an Election Commission to take care of whether they want to ban SDPI or something else.
If you've got something as blatant as giving of a ticket to a terror accused, a man who's being charge sheeted for a terror attack, you should immediately recommend a ban on the SDPI. I don't know what you're waiting for. That being said, Anirban Banerjee, here is as far as the motivations of SDPI are concerned.
We can write letters.
You should write letter. Why aren't you writing the letter? You should strongly recommend it. Here is as far as the motivation of the SDPI is concerned. Definitely. I already told you about the Nettaru murder case. Now here is what the motivation for the Rudresh murder case, the charge sheet says. NIA investigation established that the accused had a conspiracy of meetings prior to the terrorist act near Aqsa Masjid. It was decided to kill at least 2 RSS workers in uniform soon after their procession, the Patha Sanchalan. The killing of RSS workers would immediately strike terror in a section of people and prevent them from joining the RSS. Investigation disclosed that the indoctrination of members was done in order to make them believe that they were doing their act as part of fulfilling the objective of establishing Islam and Jihad by killing a kafir. This is as far as the political activities and motivation of this organization is concerned. What is in doubt?
Okay, first of all, the charge sheet by the NIA against a party that is clearly in opposition to the BJP, at least superficially so, is not something a gospel truth for me. That's number one. But if you are so hell-bent on reading out the charge sheet against this person, why not also read out the charge sheet against Pragya Singh Thakur? One of the BJP persons was saying that these two are not similar. Of course, that narrative suits him. That is why he's saying it's not similar. And when they are saying that Pragya Singh Thakur was framed, why can't somebody say that even this person was framed by the BJP? The same logic applies, right? Pragya Singh Thakur was a terror accused. She is still a terror accused. The trial is going on. The court has not relieved her or acquitted her from the charges. And in this case, the trial is also going on.
This is not just something that the NIA has said about the SDPI. Here is what the Kerala High Court said in May 2022 about the SDPI. The Kerala High Court said, and I quote, "No doubt SDPI and PFI are extremist organizations indulging in serious acts of violence. All the same, these are not banned organizations. But the fact that this group is indulging in extremist activities was acknowledged, Mr. Banerjee, by the Kerala High Court." It all boils down to this, Rahul Ishwar. If there will be a ban, then such provocations can be avoided.
Let me also quote one of the senior-most communist leaders of India, Sri V.S. Achuthanandan, who was the Chief Minister of Kerala, who received intelligence every day, went on to say that Popular Front of India wants to make Kerala an Islamist state in 20 years. This was not said by a right-winger. This was not said by anybody else. The senior-most communist leader living in India. One. Second, even the courts have gone on to point out their role. See, we are all proud of Muslim League. We are all proud of MES. We are all proud of our Muslim brother mainstream organizations. But SDPI, Popular Front or SIMI, they are all extremist, radical, Islamist organizations. There is a difference between holy Islamic and Islamist. Let us understand that difference. These Islamist organizations are a scourge and curse on our Muslim community themselves. They are the people who spearhead the ISIS radicalization. 100 people went from Kerala to join, nearly 200 to 300 people from India to join ISIS. See, they are a real problem for even Muslim communities. So let us ostracize, let us push them away from the mainstream. And
Let's not behave like ostriches, given that their modus operandi and their motivation is amply clear. That being said, ultimately, if the SDPI is so open with its agenda, what is stopping from the government from seeking a ban on it? Thanks very much, gentlemen, for joining me. Thanks for watching.